There's been some question as to whether or not this audit is late, and in the DCED has an unconfirmed date of June that they recommend audits be done, but according to all the professionals, CPAs that we're working with, the actual date for the audit deadline is the calendar year 12/31 of the calendar year. So I wanted to confirm that this is not late, and in addition to that, I know the board has gone and had different accountants over the last few years. Cipher & Cipher was the consistent auditor here in Union Township for, I would say, over 10 or 15 years. I'd have to go back before the year 2000. In 2017, I believe the board started to look at different accountants and bid for different accountants. And I am seeing here, and I haven't read this yet, but I think that the management notes on this particular audit look very in-depth. And I think that's going to benefit the board and the township as a whole to be able to review this. Frank, do you have any comments on the management notes?
No, I think it provides a lot of easy reading to the difficult accounting jargon that follows. So that's why I wanted to note the financial highlights, and I just took one snapshot of it. But I think the MD&A provides a lot of guidance, and it's something that has not been done before, as well as the notes to the financials. And the draft that I received is 32 pages, so it's cumbersome, but I think it's very comprehensive as well. So it's just good to see that the notes are there and not omitted, and the township has the business-like activity, the proprietary funds, which is more of the sewage, and the traditional modified cash basis of the governmental funds. So I like to see all those broken out.
Okay, perfect. Well, we'll have the next 2 weeks to really dig in and.
A lot of notes compared to
Yes.
second.
And my other comment there is that 1231, and Mr. Sweat may be able to speak on it a little more in depth, is the deadline for the state that would affect funding. And so that's why 10/15 was always the arbitrary deadline we put on PMRS to have their audit done. If it wasn't, let's get the audit done, so then it's submitted by the 12/31 deadline.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much. Any questions on the audit?